So they were like $100, a couple $100, if I can get a used one. And a new one's $500, and it has two, so.
Okay. So what about, what is the repairs that are gonna run us $6,000?
Just, well, that was just a guesstimate. It needs wiring, and it has a timer, and it needs batteries.
Oh, okay.
It's diesel, so we can use the pump out here. The ones that I found downstate are all propane, so that's something that's, they'll either have to come here and fill the propane tanks or have to take them to town to have them filled.
Where it's the end of the season, I think that if you probably shop a little bit, you might be able to maybe find something you don't have to put so much into. And it might be a little more conducive to what you need instead of working on one. But I mean, and if you just, after a few weeks, you see there's nothing there, you throw your hands up in the air, then we revisit it.
Right.
But do you think it'll be
This is
there?
the season to
To
find
do that,
one,
it
so
is.
I can wait a month or two.
Well, I
see.
hate to see you lose a deal though, too,
Right.
if you think it's a deal.
They were using it with propane. They had made a propane burner for it, but it just didn't look safe to me. So all the original parts are there except the burners. So
I'll tell you, I'm really not that familiar with our patch wagon. I have to probably go off your opinion.
okay. One other thing.
Give me a little bit. We can address it. Or, I mean, it's not anything that we have, if we know within the next few days, you look around, you can't find anything, you can
Right.
always give us a call.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So we can table that until next meeting.
Yeah.
And you will have shopped around enough by then and for what's stuff.
Yeah.
That's right. Is he talking about a paper tone?
Patch wagon.
Oh, patch wagon.
Keep the patch hot so
Oh,
they can
I was gonna
utilize
say, I
it.
know about pavers, and I would have offered to help him. No problem. Patch wagons, yeah, you're on your own.
As usual.
Just a couple more things. That big roller we got, is there any way that we can get rid of that to get a smaller roller like we rented? Because that would be way more useful to us than that great big roller. I don't know whether to sell it or to trade it or however you want to do it, but I think it, I think if we,
suggest doing the research on it to see whether it's desirable to sell, or if there is one available that would be sufficient to recoup the value of it.
Yeah, you got a top-notch roller. Nice
the
roller.
only problem is if we go patch with it, it's kind of heavy and it breaks up the old chip seal, trying to roll the new part in. It's, I'll look and see how much it's worth, and see how much it's worth on trade.
Get
I
us
know.
some numbers,
Okay,
information.
and HP Fairfield, we need another plow, because ours, we have two good ones, there's one left that needs to be replaced. HP Fairfield has a used one down there that's only a couple years old, that was only used by New Sweden for 1 year, and they want $3,750 for it. So, and a new one's about 12 grand.
Then that would be a good deal.
So you got it in the budget? I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. That's all I got.
Like to make a motion to purchase that.
Make a motion to purchase the 2016 plow.
Motion.
American by, from Howard P. Fairfield for the amount of $3,750.
A motion has been made to purchase the plow for $37.50. I'll second the motion. All those in favor? There you have that. Any more information?
That's it.
That's all. Okay. Public comment. Joanna.
Just have a quick question about the absentee ballot situation. I hate to be a dead horse. Did you say that absentee ballots have to be available 30 days out? Or just the nomination papers?
The absentees, the nomination papers have to be available, they have to be out in circulation for 14 days.
Okay, so that you can't do nomination papers and then the absentee ballot be available for 30 days and still have a vote in November, can you? Or when you wanted to? Because you have to have that 14 days, you have the absentee ballot with the names on it, have to be 30 days out, you're talking 14 plus 30. So I just want to make sure it's all copacetic.
Is that correct?
So the ballots have to be available 30 days before the election.
People would stop talking, we could probably be heard better, sorry.
So did
The
you
ballots
say-
have to be made available 30 days before
Okay,
the
so we're going to
election.
adjust the
Yeah.
dates for
Yeah.
election.
So we need to check the 44th day to make sure it's not on a weekend. And that would fall on a Saturday. So that would make us the 6th of December, if I'm right. Is that correct?
There's 31 in November, and we're starting here, what, 20th?
Right, we now need 44 days instead of 30. I suppose, wait a minute.
Bridget, you get this in the here? It is what I have, yes. I got the signature.
This is 7/4 and weekday council.
It does say that we have the authority to shorten the days. I don't know that we want to go through that rigmarole. I think we just set the stage for 44 days, so there's nothing to argue about. And that's the best we can do, I believe. So what is the closest date?
I think it's December 4th.
Wait a minute, I'm on the wrong. And that's a Monday. So the due date for the special election would be December 4th. Do we need a motion to disband our last motion? I move to strike the motion for a election to be held on the 20th of November. Do I have a second?
Yeah, a second.
All those in favor? That is struck down. I make a motion to hold the special election December 4th.
Second.
All those in favor? There we go. We all set? Is that good? Perfect storm. Any more public comment? Belinda?
Hi, my name is Belinda McLaughlin. I live on the Garden Field in Woodland. And I'm going to read from my phone so I make sure I cover everything. I'm sure the majority of us in here would agree that the digital signs at our school and our local church in Colby have been a great asset to the community. I have done a little research and found the school used COVID money to purchase their sign. Donna in the superintendent's office told me it cost $26,000 for the schools for a two-sided one. Jill Plant from the church said it cost between $14,000 to $16,000 for the one at the church, which is a one-sided one. Both were purchased from Stewart Signs with Teresa Booth as the rep for this area. Also, in my research, I visited the town office and was told by the auditors that were present the day I attended that on September 23rd, 2021, the town had a transaction from the government for $60,000 in COVID money, with a current balance of $47,015.33 left in the account that has not been spent. I am mentioning this to the board and residents in hopes it will be taken into consideration to utilize these funds to purchase a new digital sign for the town. Teresa from Stewart Signs sent me an email stating they are given 10% off the signs through the end of November. It would be a great way to post meetings, voting information, dog license renewal reminders, community events, etc. I would like to thank you for your consideration in reviewing the possibility of utilizing the COVID monies for a digital sign, as it would be a great asset to all. Thank you.
Some of that may have been spent, but honestly, I can't tell you.
But it was in this report, this last report, I don't remember spending anything.
Nothing. So there's more than 47.
60,000 is still in there.
Does that money have to be spent on that, on the sign?
No. They give you a variety of things you can.
So we need two signs, one across the road from the other, like we can't use the school signs to post stuff like that?
But I think we still have more than that in that account. I think we still have closer to 60,000 in there. It was in our report at our annual meeting, it was 60,000, so I don't remember us spending any.
I don't remember it being spent. I remember it being talked about at one point, but
So if you want to use the town sign, display messages, is that a yes or no? Can we use the school board, the school sign to do by the sign?
No, I don't think so. I don't know that. I'm just saying, I think it's been pursued before.
Robert?
When I come back to the next meeting and I answer about the revolving renovation fund, would you like information on the school sign and its utilization as well?
Yes.
You got it.
Thank you.
So we would like to get that on the agenda for the 21st of November to discuss and hopefully make a decision, so we may take advantage of the discount. Would be my opinion. Any more public comment?
We've talked 2 or 3 times about a committee. 2 meetings ago, well, actually, it was the last meeting we actually had. You both said you liked the idea. I still have the application.
I like the application.
I updated the date that they would be due in to October 27th. Are you prepared to put that out to the public?
I think that we probably now should wait until the next selectman is on the board.
I think you're going to have to elect or pick the committee, but I do think you could accept applications.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, no problem with that.
I have some copies I'll give you.
Yep.
There's not enough, there'll be more, but thank you.
You probably ought to get that on the town's website too, that we're taking these
So,
applications.
in other business, if you could read that and make a motion and do it, that would be great.
You want me to do it right now, or he's? You want me to do it right now?
We could do it right now. Yeah, go ahead.
Town of Woodland application for Citizen Steering Committee. The Town of Woodland is seeking applications who have the Town of Woodland is seeking applicants who have an interest in identifying, reviewing, organizing, updated, and/or revising, as appropriate, existing operating manuals and written policies and procedures currently guiding and governing the conduct of town business and personnel matters for the Town of Woodland. After identification and organization of such manuals, policies, and procedures currently in use or lack thereof, the committee will report back to the board with its findings and recommendations for any needed clarifications, updates, amendments, or new proposals upon which the board may elect to elicit further assistance from committee members. I'll make a motion to go forward with the steering committee.
I second it.
Applicants.
All of them. There you have it. Applications are available.
When can we pick them up?
Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Sure.
Okay.
Where there's a lot of people, huh? Where there's a lot of people here, we could have some on the recording desk there tonight, they could pick them up.
I guess
If
I have
they
no
were-
problem with
yeah.
that.
So, yeah, somebody wants a photo and photo it in.
You should advertise that, though.
I think it really should be
Do
advertised.
you think it should be advertised before we even put the applications out?
No,
I thought we'd put some out tonight, there's a lot of people here that might be.
usually the word is out to the public.
Yeah,
We would like to hold one for photocopy.
yeah. I got one.
Any more public comment? Okay, we're going to move on to our new public question and answer program, and we will keep the questions couple minutes.
Right behind you, Joey.
Things need to remain calm. When it gets out of control, if it does, it'll be shut down. It's that simple. So,
Jim Bradbury. Questions two-part. One, have we got the audit back? And two, are there any discrepancies that we were led to believe were going to exist?
I've sent everything to the auditor. I had to send more stuff today, and they're waiting for some documents from the school.
Okay, so we don't have it back all yet.
any more questions? Mr. Chamberlain?
I'd
Please
just like-
stand. Please stand.
I'd just like to know why the paver has been sitting down on the Langley Road for like 6 weeks, right within 4 feet of the road, and it hasn't been moved. Why was it put there? Is it just being stored there, or?
No, we were gonna put millings down with it, but we decided to put them down by hand first.
I hope it don't get vandalized.
No, we're gonna move it. It's been foggy in the morning, so we haven't been wanting to travel it in the fog. There's no lights on it.
Any more questions? Mr.
Yeah,
Thomas?
Kathy, if you can answer, how come you would not vote for the minutes to be approved?
I found what I felt was an error in them.
Thank you.
Any more questions? Lorraine,
From the state.
please.
Okay.
Maureen Chamberlain, 738 Woodland Road. I think in the August meeting, it was discussed about the road commissioner developing a road plan that outlined projects, costs, timeframe, resources, which I think is an excellent recommendation so that we as a town can understand what's being planned with the resources in the budget. And I haven't seen anything happen with that in this meeting. I was looking for it, Paul, sorry, in your report, but I didn't see it. So I'm really wanting to know, are we moving forward with that kind of a plan?
Is that your question?
Yeah, that's my question. Are we moving forward with that kind of a plan?
Paul?
Yeah, we're moving forward with it, but we only have probably one project left for the season, and I haven't really had time to work on it.
So are you going to have one developed even for this winter or for even next year?
This budget, yeah, the next budget.
The next budget.
So the answer is, going forward, there will be a road plan to follow.
Right, but I'm not hearing a timeframe.
Well, do you think we can get a road plan, a 5-year plan set up maybe throughout the winter? Is that fair?
Some timeframe would be good.
Yeah, sure. So we'd have a road plan in circulation by spring.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
That fair enough?
Ethan Rosenthal, 227 Langley Road. I understand there's gonna be some construction going on with the Fowler Road, is it?
Yes.
What is the projected details that might entail for us?
We're gonna grind the road this year before snow falls.
What happens to the rest of the Langley Road? That's not done yet.
It's all ground.
Yeah, I know, but what are we gonna get the hot
As
top?
far as grinding the road and having the details set forth as to what it's gonna take to maintain that road until we are to get pavement on it, is there anything set forth in that aspect?
This was all set before I came on board.
The Fowler Road was set in place to be,
It was supposed to be done this year, at the beginning of the year.
okay?
It never got done. And there's no money in the budget to hot top the Langley Road or the Fowler Road
Okay.
as of now.
Wouldn't it only make sense to have a plan in place to know that you can put pavement down after the road's been tore up versus looking at it as, well, I'm gonna be looking at the next 3 years before I can put pavement down and actually get the road to what it needs to be, and looked at the, the added cost in the sense of having to grade it, in the sense of putting calcium down, in the sense of what we've dealt with on the Langley Road. I mean, I'd hate to see, other people be in the same situation